jockey on the bar dropped down his keys to a shiny new car. Boots hit the floor with a confident smirk, like the biggest damn cowboy this side of Burke. No filter, no shame, not a worry inside. He came looking for women on a Friday night, throwing pickup lines at anything in a skirt, thinking that grin was doing all of the work. I'd seen him around town more than a time or two, with a pretty woman beside him like lovers do, holding on to his hand as they walk through town. Funny how Friday comes and she ain't around. Call your wife, cowboy, tell her where you been, tell her you're buying drinks for women again, tell her that line about my beautiful eyes. Bet she's heard that bullshit 1,000 times. You can tip that hat, you can flash that smile, you can play Mr. Single for a little while, but that pale little circle just gave away your lie. Better call your wife, cowboy, before I do tonight. Then he spotted me sitting across the room, straightened his shirt like a peacock in bloom, picked up his beer and headed my way like he'd already decided how the night would play. Said, has anybody told you you're beautiful tonight? I said, not with that line, but you're doing alright. He bought me a drink and pulled up a chair, started laying on charm like he hadn't a care. Said he was single, hadn't found the one, worked way too hard, never had time for fun. Had me laughing enough that I started to think maybe this cowboy's worth another drink. Then he reached for his beer and I looked at his hand, and suddenly, cowboy, I understood the plan. A pale little circle where a gold ring had been. Now that's one little detail he forgot to tell. Call your wife, cowboy, tell her where you been, tell her you're buying drinks for women again, tell her that line about my beautiful eyes. Bet she's heard that bullshit 1,000 times. You can tip that hat, you can flash that smile, you can play Mr. Single for a little while, but that pale little circle just gave away your lie. Better call your wife, cowboy, before I do tonight. I pointed at his finger, said, what's going on? He looked at that white mark and knew he'd been sprung. It's complicated, we're practically through. I laughed and said, mate, that's the best you can do. We sleep separate beds, she don't understand. We're only still together 'cause that's how things stand. Every excuse just got better and better. I half expected him to blame it on the weather. Said she's barely my wife, we're almost done, while checking his phone like he wanted to run. For a bloke who walked in thinking he was hot, he sure started sweating when he knew he'd been caught. That Burke-sized ego came crashing down on the smoothest married cowboy in the whole damn town. He came in thinking every girl would fall. Now he's praying his wife doesn't give him a call. Call your wife, cowboy, tell her where you been, tell her you're buying drinks for women again, tell her that line about my beautiful eyes. Bet she's heard that bullshit 1,000 times. You can tip that hat, you can flash that smile, you can play Mr. Single for a little while, but that pale little circle just gave away your lie. Better call your wife, cowboy, before I do tonight. I've seen him around town, holding her hand, playing loving husband and family man. Then Friday rolls round and off comes the ring, and suddenly cowboy thinks he's everybody's thing. He ain't separated, he ain't confused, he's just damn confident he won't get caught or accused. Here's some free advice before you try it again. If you're gonna hide the ring, better hide the bloody tie. do tonight.